Nice.
Dan Crawford, 26th NBA season. John Goble, his 4th. Leroy Richardson, former naval non-commissioned officer, our 3 officials tonight. And Marc Gasol, right off the bat, he had a double-double last night, 16 and 10. And Marc has had a history, recent history, Brevin, of playing well offensively early.
Well, that was it. I was wondering why he even waited. Don't hesitate on that jumper. They believe that's a shot he can make, as he did. Don't hesitate, though.
Baseline pop, short. Nazr Mohammed the miss. Maybe your partner was Ibaka. Gasol, one-on-one, swings the hook and puts it in. And Nazr Mohammed is getting introduced to Marc Gasol early.
In terms of moving the ball, played at a pace too quick. Tonight, they're playing at their pace, and they're getting it done on the offensive end.
Sam Young now guarding Durant. Durant takes him to the baseline. Cephalosha blocked by Gasol. Nazr Mohammed on the pickup. Has to check the shot clock. Ring no. Rebound Westbrook in traffic. Fresh shot clock for the Thunder.
That was more a function of just the Grizzlies having to scramble, not being able to box out.
Ibaka with range. 15 points last night against Phoenix.
To put on a good show, and he does.
Durant catch and shoot for 3. Rebound. Gasol had the inside track. He was being held by Nazr Mohammed, and a loose ball foul called on Mohammed.
Tony Allen with a very nice move to the basket there. Misses the initial, but is able to get it. And just watch him defensively against Durant. He plays around the screen, keeps his body on Durant the entire time.
Durant, shot clock winding down. A wild shot. Tony Allen has the step. A scoop and a score for Tony Allen. Good recognition by Mike Conley. And the Grizzlies scoring on the break. He made his first All-Star game this year and put in 12 points in the game at Staples Center. Grizzlies lead is 4 at 12-8.
And that's a lot more All-Star games for Westbrook through his career.
Mike Conley with the delivery to Marc Gasol. Marc is shooting 60% over his last 3 games. Went through a period where he wasn't shooting it well and wasn't getting a lot of shots up. So far, 3 for 3 tonight. Battier commits a foul. It'll be a 3-shot foul.
We just had a talk about this, a debate about this foul call here when the defender comes up, if he has his hand out and the offensive player doesn't do a normal shooting motion. We see here Mike Conley with the nice pass inside to Marc Gasol for that lay-in. 40 points a game, but we're accustomed to seeing the 50s and 60s that the Grizzlies put up.
Gasol gets hammered in the scramble for the rebound, and Collison picks up a loose ball foul. The Thunder 1 field goal in the last 4.5, almost 5 minutes now. And the Grizzlies front line, we talked about feeding the beast. Well, on both ends of the floor, the big guys are doing the job.
They're doing a good job. Marc, I think that's his 2nd block.
Dealt it to them. On February the 8th, Gasol, yes.
Great teamwork there between Sam and Zach. They tried to throw it back to
the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Scotty Brooks going deep in the bench. The back end of a back-to-back for both teams in Aldridge with a hold against Marc Gasol.
Before I could even get it out of my mouth, I was going to say, see if they go at Cole Aldridge. The rookie hasn't played a lot, thrust into it because of trades. See if they can put
11 a game.
Talked to Kendrick Perkins before the game. He was saying that he's been most impressed with Harden's mark. What a sweet spin move to the lay-in around Cole Aldridge. That's able to happen because now the Oklahoma City Thunder, nice move by Marc.
And throws it up and throws it in. Gasol with a dozen.
Nice fake to the cutter.
Already has passed his season average. Marc averaging 11.7 a game. Jay Will over Durant. No. Rebound Harden. Harden trying to split the double team. Fouled by Gasol. Will go to the line.
Once he gets going, you got to get in front of him and stop the ball. Too big and too strong to let him get that close to the basket.
First foul on Gasol. Harden goes to the line. He has 8 off the bench. Marc Gasol is the leading scorer for the game. He has
well for their young bigs. Been around, understands the game. Ball knocked out by Westbrook. He also, as I said, brings them a low post scoring presence.
13th season out of Kentucky. Won a ring with the Spurs in 2005. You played with him in Charlotte, correct?
Yeah, played with him in Atlanta. In Charlotte, he's just my golf buddy.
Oh, okay.
And went to a lot of the games, and after the games, when I was doing the radio there, we would go to dinner, but then we played a lot of golf together.
Gasol's got a look. Yes! Marc Gasol from outside. 14 for Marc, and a fist pump. And a hand slap with Zach Randolph. The Grizzlies back up 13. They've led it by as many as 14.
You forgot to put a little bit of Spanish also. He had something going on out there.
Viva España. I'll do it for him. Muhammad drives. It popped out somehow. Good challenge by Gasol. Rebound by Randolph, his fifth. Good play by Ibaka, and then the Grizzlies trying to get it back, commit the foul.
You're right. That was a great play by Ibaka because the high-low was there perfect. Marc Gasol did a good job of sealing him, but Ibaka able to get his arm through there and poke that ball away.
It's been so fashionable to talk about the Grizzlies' offense, and why not? But their defense, they held 40 opponents to fewer than 100 points. They're 28-12 when that happens, and last year they only did it 29 times. Westbrook with a miss. He goes down in a heap. Grizzlies a 3-on-2. Sam running the wing, had it blocked. Randolph is there to put it down, and Russell Westbrook is in obvious discomfort at the other end of the floor. He went down in a heap.
He hit the floor. He hit the floor hard because we heard it sound like if you slam your arm, you slam your hand or hit the floor as he just did there. But we'll get a look here. Explodes to the basket. He's a little bit off balance. He comes down on that left elbow.
Paul and Battier the front line.
Offensive execution was an issue somewhat. Mike Conley back in the game to try to get things under control.
Two-man game, and Gasol takes it to the rim.
Great pass by O.J. He had the 7 assists against Dallas last night, his season high. And right there, nice play with Marc Gasol, but give Marc credit for catching the bounce pass that happened to be a little bit low.
Oh, Marc just got his hand caught against Collison. Collison drives, and Battier ties him up.
Great D by Shane. Hopefully Marc will be okay with his hand there, as he said he got it caught in Collison's jersey, but nice bounce pass, pick up, and finish by Marc. And then here's Shane doing a good job rotating. Marc was over helping. You got to help that. They try to work this back inside the Ziva, or you see Marc Gasol is being defended by Kevin Durant.
Gasol trying to get the seal, couldn't. Now he does, and taps it back in after the initial miss. Got the seal on Durant. Possibly could. Durant now 4 of 7 from 3, and just like that, 22 points for Durant. He's your game-high scorer after being very quiet in the first half, and a holding foul. Harden, that's 4 on him as Battier cut through the lane.
And possession before, getting the ball inside. Nice pass here. Marc just overshoots the lane, stays with it, is able to tap it right back in. And on the other end, you got to just stay glued to Durant again. He would just stick you with a dagger. When you think there's nothing, he creates something.
Thunder working on a 3-game winning streak. Gasol, a drive, finds Randolph underneath.
Nice pass by Marc. You see Durant trying to play back and step into the lap of Zebo, and Marc with the drive to the middle forces him to react. Then a nice dump over to Zach.
Two very young and talented teams. The future of the NBA putting on a show at FedEx Forum.
This is what I wanted to see. No way you can let Durant continue to guard Marc without going to him.
Well, Westbrook came over and got a piece of it, but the Grizzlies an offensive rebound and a fresh clock with 5:40 remaining in regulation. Durant again guarding Gasol. Westbrook hedges, Marc rumbles through, and an offensive foul is called on Marc Gasol.
I think they're going to get Marc here with the elbow as he goes across the middle before the block. You see his off arm. See Marc here with his left arm. Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's what Dan Crawford's on. It's a correct call.
Man, Dan Crawford.
Conley 8 to shoot. Mike crosses over on Durant. Pump fake. The fade. Around and in. Mike Conley strikes again. Timeout, Oak City.
And Mike Conley came up hobbling, though, after that. He's grabbing his left ankle. See him still hobbling here in the huddle, but you got to hobble through it right now, young fella. 31.4 seconds. Hobble it out.
A 6-point lead for Mike Conley trying to walk off the left ankle. Take a look at the last play. Mike has gone for 20 with 9 assists. A hard drive against Durant. Watch the left ankle. He stops. Ooh.
That's when he just grabs the court more than the slide. But no matter what, the concentration and finish was beautiful. And now Ish Smith in for Mike Conley for defensive purposes.
Great. Sam Young with the deflection and a foul taken. Sam Young saving the day. And the Grizzlies with free throws with 29.7.
Hey, this Grizzlies team, this is a different Grizzlies team. Look at the cheers. They're rooting for one another. They understand defensively a deflection by Sam Young could be the difference in this game. We talk about offensively so much with that partner. 68 points in the paint for the Grizzlies tonight. And that was not just the bigs, Randolph and Gasol. That was the entire team.
Durant got a good look at a three. Rimming, no. Ibaka in traffic with 5.6 to make it 105-101. Randolph has it and is fouled immediately by Ibaka. The Grizzlies didn't have the opportunity to run time. I suppose you could run somebody long on a fly pattern, football term, to try and take some more time off. And just make Durant throw up a three, which he does. He misses, and the Grizzlies win it 107-101. The Grizzlies, a remarkable record, 14-1 against teams on the second night of a back-to-back. The only one the Grizzlies lost was all the way back in November in Cleveland, of all places. The Grizzlies take care of business. The Grizzlies themselves are 10-9 on the second night of back-to-backs. They win at 107-101. Tony Allen, the man of the match with Rob Fisher.